Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel to do a quick little NFL news here, go over some injury updates, a little bit here from me and Rappaport, possibly Adam Schefter, your regular NFL stuff. So we're going to start with the Bears. The Bears! Running back DeAndre Swift with a quad injury, and wide receiver DJ Moore also with a quad injury. They are both listed as questionable, but interim coach Thomas Brown told reporters both are likely to play today. They both practiced on Friday, so it looks like they will be a full go. Both dealing with quad injuries, but they will be good to go. Guess it's good for the Bears. I guess try and get a win. At least end the season strong. I mean, they could beat the 49ers because some good players for them are out, and they're going to have two of their best offensive... Well, I shouldn't say two of their best. DeAndre Swift, he's been mediocre this year, but DJ Moore, their top receiver, at least will be available. So Chargers wide receiver Ladd McConkey, dealing with a AC joint injury in his shoulder and a sprained knee, is a true game-time decision, sources say, on Sunday Night Football against those Chiefs. He's listed as questionable, and the team hopes to give him right up to 90 minutes before kickoff. Chiefs Devil Magic. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, hopefully Ladd McConkey's good, because they're really going to need him. I think he's their best receiver, to be honest. Feels like most of the time when they target him, he catches it. Like, that dude's such a good route runner. That was such a good pickup when they got him out of the draft. I just don't know how they're going to move the ball if he doesn't play. A not 100% Ladd is still easily their Chargers' best receiver. Like, hopefully he can gut it out and be able to play. I don't know, it's just, to me, I just don't know if they can really move the ball without Ladd McConkey. That'll be a question, because you can't trust Quentin Johnston. We'll see Ladd McConkey plays. Hashtag Raiders wide receiver Jacoby Myers dealing with an ankle injury is expected to play today, while running back Alexander Madison with an ankle is considered to be a long shot, sources say. I mean, that McCormick guy, when they played the Chiefs on that Black Friday game, looked pretty good. So it may not be that big of a loss if Alexander Madison doesn't play. Jacoby Myers, one of their top targets they throw to outside of Brock Bowers, is questionable. He is expected to play today, excuse me. Dolphins running back Raheem Mostert with a hip injury is listed as questionable, and he is not expected to play today, source said. Man, Raheem Mostert's just been dealing with injuries all season. He had a really good year last year. He scored a fuck ton of touchdowns. This year is just the injury bug. Or maybe he just had one season, maybe he's just not as good as we thought. Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors, who was dealing with a sore hip flexor this week, and who was dealing with a sore hip flexor this week, and is listed as questionable. He has a realistic chance to play today, sources say. Despite not practicing late in the week, Neighbors is pushing to go and will warm it to see if it's possible. Just see them, like, there's no point in playing. You're gonna lose by like 25. I don't think he's 100%, and he could be limited. So honestly, there's no point in playing him. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Bucks running back Bucky Irvin with hip and back injuries are listed as questionable and are expected to play today, source said. And this last thing from me and Rappaport, see if we have anything else here. Bills tight end Dalton Kincaid with a knee injury, once again, is not expected to play today, per Ian Rappaport and Mike Garofalo. This is his first week back at practice since his injury. Keon Coleman, though, who's dealt with a wrist injury, is more of a game-time decision. So no Dalton Kincaid against the Rams. Keon Coleman will be a game-time decision. The Bills are fine. Just get everyone healthy, lean on the defense and run game, and you always have Josh Allen do his thing if that's not working. But, I mean, they'll be fine. It's going to be Dawson Knox time again. But they're playing the Rams. They should win that game. But it's all for me and Rappaport. See if anything from Shefty. So despite the fact that running back Breece Hall was downgraded to out for Sunday's game against the Dolphins due to an injury, the Jets have no plans to shut him down this season, per sources. So we talked about this earlier, with how he's out, but they're not going to shut him down. I feel like he should shut himself down then, especially considering his previous injury with the ACL he's had. They have no chance of the playoffs. There's just no point in playing. Tommy! Running back Kenneth Walker III, who was ruled out on Saturday due to ankle and calf injuries. He did not suffer a setback this weekend, and he has a chance to return next Sunday versus the Packers. And it's a big game to return if you're Kenneth Walker III. So yeah, we already talked about him being out earlier, but this is just an update. It's not a setback. He'll be back against the Packers, or at least he'll have a chance. So Steelers wide receiver George Pickens listed as questionable for Sunday due to a hamstring injury. Is expected to play versus the Browns, but the team wants to test him pregame to make sure he's good to go, considering he hurt it late in the week, per source. Man, we need another Greg Newsome George Pickens game. We need it. It's all from Shefty. See if we have anything from JPA. Nope. Maybe we have some fines announced from Policero from today. The Jets activated wide receiver Adam Lazard off injured reserve. Oh boy, big addition here. Won't make a lick of difference. So the NFL didn't fine #Lions wide receiver Jameson Williams for his taunting foul last week. But they did fine Bears cornerback Tyreek Stevenson $19,697 for whatever he did on the sideline to get Williams to toss the ball at him. I mean, whatever he did. Well, I mean, he literally tripped him, intentionally tripped him, on the sideline. I mean, it's not a rocket science. I mean, he literally tripped him up on the sideline. So he deserved that. That's a deserving fine. Tommy! What a season for Tyreek Stevenson. So, Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair's 3-game suspension wasn't the only discipline coming out of last week's game for him. The NFL, they fined Jaguars tight end Evan Ingram $11,255 for unnecessary roughness jumping Al-Shaair after his hit on Trevor Lawrence. I mean, if it was me, I'm taking the fine, whatever. That's a we fined him because we technically had to. Because I guess it's in their fine thing, I don't know. Or whatever it is. I mean, it's worth it. That was 100% necessary. You gotta defend your quarterback. I would appeal it still. You defend your quarterback. I think that's a few fines. Okay, I think that's it. Stephon Gilmore is out for Sunday versus Atlanta due to his hamstring injury. Keep scrolling through here, see if we have anything else. Nope. So yeah, that's all to say. Enjoy the NFL games today. The only one I will recap is probably the Chiefs and Chargers Sunday night football game. So yeah, that's all to say. Peace.